The Duke Ellington special, 71, 72, 72, uh, was a passion because, I mean, Duke had been an influence since I was 13 years old, 12 years old. And I could feel that he wasn't going to be here forever. And just wanted to do something about it. I've been around the movie and TV business long enough to know that it's time to to try to put something together with him. So a good friend of mine, Clarence Avant, uh, helped me go out to try to find support for it. The agencies. We went to a couple of the big agencies, Madison Avenue agencies, and in fact, we even found a way to get Leonard Garment got us some footage from uh, the White House where Nixon was presenting Ellington with the Medal of Freedom, and we used that as our sales tool. That's all we had. And we were getting word back, that they weren't interested in doing Ellington, and it hurt. And so it became much more of a quest because we were determined to get it done. And the first agency we went to said, yes, we'll do it. We'll take care of it. We'll come in with the sponsors and everything else, but you have to do it before the election for Nixon. No, we're not going to do that. So we kept looking, and we found a man named Phil Capice at CBS and said, let's do it. He likes the ideas and everything. And he said, but you have no television experience, production experience at all. I said, I know that, but we'll get together. So he said, here's 5 companies that you have to work with one of these companies that are like, reputable companies. The first one on there was Yarkin and Lair. I said, great, let's go with that. They were at Century City then. They were just building the Schubert Theater. And Norman Lear was very gracious. He gave me his office. And just the other night at the PGA, I gave an award to a lady named Marion Reese, who was like the point lady on the Bud, for the company. And she kind of babysit me, as did Bud. And she got a assistant to me, was Ann Spielberg. And Ann used to get orange juice every day for Duke and take care of my things. And she would around the office say, does anybody want to hear my little brother, see my little brother's video?
Her little brother.
But nobody heard of her little brother then. It's true. Just before Jaws or Duel or anything. And they'd done Amblin. That was a depiction. And he had used my score from Cold Blood as the temp track for that, Yeah, so it was really interesting. And no, I mean, it's easy now to talk about, but Anne eventually went out and wrote the screenplay for it and produced Big, Tom Hanks' first movie, So we did the very first show ever done in the Schubert Theater. We had the most incredible cast ever. Duke, Basie, Chicago, who at that time had never done TV, and they were at the height of their popularity then. We had Joe Williams, Sammy Davis, Billy Eckstein, Ray Charles. We had Sarah Vaughan, Roberta Flack, Aretha Franklin, and Peggy Lee, James Cleveland. I mean, ridiculous cast. It's just outrageous. We were looking at it the other night, just amazing. And Duke was not feeling well. In fact, he was sick. And he had flu or something, pneumonia or something. He had to go in the hospital, and he came back out, and we had to do some pickup shots, But those are nights you never forget, never.